Southern Nevada starts September with heavy downpours and several streets flooded and vehicles stalled. This was the site at Sahara and Decatur. Traffic cameras across the valley showing floodwaters causing traffic nightmares. This is Boulder Highway in Nellis, where fire crews working to get people out of the water. And we've even seen items floating down the street. Video captured by our very own Gina Cancellari shows a mattress moving along at Valley View and Sirius.
Crazy stuff, Tricia. Some neighborhoods didn't get much at all. Others had over 2 inches of rain, and we may not be done yet. The forecast is coming up.
And tonight we have live team coverage tracking the second round of storms, from sinkholes to stalled cars. Our team is tracking all of the action right now. But first, we begin with Jaewon Jung, who is live near Cheyenne and Las Vegas Boulevard. Jaewon.
Hi, Tricia. So I've been out here since 11. A lot of the roads were dried up about an hour after that, but then around 2:30, it started downpouring like crazy. Rain has stopped now, but drivers are dealing with the aftermath. Take a look. Several stalled vehicles all across Cheyenne. I'm seeing at least 3 of them right now. Wait for this RTC bus to pass and you'll see that there's a Dodge car right here. The owner of that car is willing to speak with us about how she's feeling right now. Mary Beth, I know that's your car over here. Have you ever dealt with something like this before?
Never.
And how are you feeling right now?
A little bit shaken, scared. So it was crazy. I don't walk real well, and so trying to get out of the car, I couldn't even do that. I had to wait for the paramedics to come and help me even over to here. And people were just laughing as they went by, and it's scary. It's very scary.
And what are the next steps?
I called a tow truck. They wanted $200 or $300 right up front before they would even come out. They wouldn't even call me until I paid them the money, and so, and then it was 2 hours. It'll be a 2-hour wait.
Well, certainly a scary situation to deal with. Mary Beth, best of luck to you, and thank you so much. Well, I also spoke to workers at a nearby convenience store who say this area has been prone to flooding, but this is the worst that they've seen it. At the Rebel convenience store on Cheyenne and Las Vegas Boulevard, truck drivers make pit stops to fuel up. But Friday was a different story.
I was surprised when I walked out. Started at the ear to my knee.
Pools of water filled the parking lot. Teresa Nellis and Michelle Good work at the store and tell me this impacted business.
Yes, listen.
And this isn't the first time it's flooded there.
At least the 3 times that I know of so far, that was pretty bad.
And every time it does,
Back here is like a lake.
the entire store is impacted.
The cafe, the bathroom, the office is all flooded.
In fact, many surrounding areas in the North Valley were hit hard with heavy rainfall. Take a look at what the intersection on Cheyenne and Las Vegas Boulevard looked like in the morning. 2 cars were stalled in the middle of the road. One car even displaying a message to send help on its dashboard. Just a few blocks down on Las Vegas Boulevard and Walnut, cars at a mobile home park were submerged in water.
This is the worst that I've seen so far.
Back at the Rebel convenience store, Good tells me every time this happens, they're left cleaning up the aftermath.
Now, whatever we have to do to maintain and keep it clean.
And back out here live, again, you can see the heavy traffic that's formed because of the stalled vehicles on Cheyenne. A lot of drivers actually pulled into this Wendy's parking lot that we're standing at right now. We're just going to have to see what happens. We know that a flood watch is in place, but let's send it out to Joe Moeller, who's live in Spring Valley. Joe, what is it looking out there right now?
Yeah, hey there, Jaewon. We're at Rochelle, and this is Jones Boulevard behind us here, but this has been a hectic area today. About 12 hours ago, this area was flooded, and it was flooded just a moment ago again today, so this has been 2 times. We're here at this intersection because just down the street, there was a sinkhole that popped up earlier today. There was so much water filling this intersection that the ground gave in, and you can actually see a little bit over there of that sinkhole. The water was just going down there about 10-15 minutes ago. There's 2 lanes blocked here on Jones Boulevard northbound, but this area has been filled with water for twice now for today. And now neighbors tell me around 6 in the morning a storm moved through and water rushed down Gunderson Avenue to Jones. Now video shows trash cans flowing down the street there. Now the county tells me the excessive amount of rain caused a large sinkhole to open up on Jones. Now, crews had to close that lane to stop cars from driving over the 10-foot deep hole that was exposing a gas line. Now, people I talked to say flooding in this area has never happened like this before.
That was pretty much the first time I had ever seen that. Like, people say there's flash floods around here and stuff like that, but I had never seen anything like that intense.
Crews from Clark County's Department of Public Works and Southwest Gas are on scene to make repairs and to fill that hole. Around noon, they brought out a whole lot of dirt to try and fill that up. I also saw county crews out here clearing the drains. Now back out here live, you're taking another look at that sinkhole there. They were out here with a whole lot of dirt, a truckload of dirt that was dumped in this area to fill that up, but as you can see, it has not been filled up just yet. I think that the rain came by a second time this afternoon here and just flooded this area again, so they obviously had to stop filling that up. But now there's 2 lanes blocked here. Traffic has been pretty heavy because of this situation. And behind us here, this was all filled with water a short time ago. And I do want to mention, driving from the Chinatown area to this spot, Decatur and Spring Mountain, it was pretty flooded there. So there's a lot of intersections in this area that have a whole lot of water. So if you are going out there, or if you need to drive tonight, just keep that in mind. But we have more coverage. Paulina Buska is live in the Southwest Valley. She's in Rainbow and Blue Diamond. Paulina.
Hey Joe, you mentioned that Valley View, Chinatown, where we are located at the station, we saw a lot of flooding. Lee and I are my photographer, and like you mentioned, we were trying to get out to Mountain's Edge, and we're seeing those clouds kind of sitting over Mountain's Edge, but we never got to out there because we're at Blue Diamond and Rainbow. We got stalled in traffic, and it's all because of this. This looks like a running river coming through the middle of Las Vegas, truly. It's starting right here at the Arco gas station, and it's kind of dispersing all the way into the street right on Rainbow at Blue Diamond. Parts of Rainbow have actually been completely blocked off. There was police out here earlier. It's kind of an unmarked vehicle over there right now. I don't know if Lee's able to show you that. There's some lights over there, but Lee, just be careful because there's some really wet ground over here as well. But we have some cars over there to my left which have been stalled, and they've been like this for a couple of I guess minutes now, for 20, 30 minutes, but this water just keeps rushing. The good thing about all of this, guys, what I will tell you, is that we've been out here for about 20 minutes and we have seen some of this water receding. This was much higher when we first got here 20 minutes ago, but that water, like you're seeing Lee kind of pan over from this gas station Arco all the way into the street, it continues to pour exactly from that gas station into the street, and police do have part of the street blocked off so that drivers aren't coming through, as you see that car stalled over there, but the other lane is still open. But again, we were stuck in major traffic coming down Blue Diamond. So if you're out here and you're seeing any of these flooded streets, be careful, turn around, don't drown. I also did want to point out, we did see somebody walking around in some of this water. Guys, I don't advise that because we don't know how deep some of these potholes are. We don't know what's in this. So just be careful. But for now, reporting live, I'm Paulina Buska. Kevin Jennison, over to you in the studio. Kevin, can we expect more rain tonight?
There is a chance for a few more showers, and not only do you not know how deep it is, you don't know what's in it. It's stuff that rolled off people's yards. Why would you want to walk through that? So right now, here's where we are on the Desert Doppler. Relatively quiet in the Las Vegas Valley, except for far southeastern neighborhoods. And that's actually a good thing, because there was a time just a couple of hours ago where we thought the latest clusters would follow the same track and work their way into the Las Vegas Valley. They've shuttled a little farther to the west. If they maintain the same trajectory, west side valley neighborhoods could get it in about an hour or two, but also the Spring Mountains, the last place we want to see more heavy rain. Those neighborhoods in the southeast part of town, that storm rumbled pretty quickly through downtown Henderson off toward Lake Mead. Lake Las Vegas will get a couple of drops as well. And then more are developing to our south. While they don't look nearly as impressive, the movement should take them toward the Las Vegas Valley again within a couple of hours. The chance does stay with us tonight and tomorrow before the air mass begins to move to the east. Over 2 inches of rain fell not too far from where Paulina was in Rhodes Ranch, South Point, the Strat, Cheyenne, and the Boulevard. Even Sahara and Nellis, anywhere from 1 1/3 to 1 3/4 inches. And again, more rain in the forecast. We'll have that part of the story for you in just a few minutes. Tricia?
Kevin, thank you. Well, right now, a ground stop has been issued at the airport. According to the FAA, arriving flight delays are up to 3 hours now. And according to NV Energy, over 6,000 people are without power. Most of the outages coming from the southwest part of our valley. And anybody that was planning to attend First Friday this evening in downtown Las Vegas, a heads up, the event has been canceled. By the way, don't forget to download the free KTMV app to learn what the weather will be like in your neighborhood at any time. You can also visit our website at ktmv.com.